Hi, this is Gertrude Gournay from Digital Artwork by Gertrude Gournay, and today we are going to do a composite from this one from SuperheroBackdrops.com. Link is in the description to get the digital backdrop yourself. And it's layered. I love it. That's why I like to work with his digital artwork backdrops, because he just really thinks as a photographer as well. So that's really cool. And we are gonna do this little image of this kit. It's my kit, and we are going to do that. I used my kit because I know that I can that I have the model release for it, and of course with girls I never know, so I don't have girls, so I do have to get models for that. But we're gonna do this one, and we are gonna use the quick selection tool, and it's kind of easy that way. I like it. And you just go over it. I stop with the clicking part sometimes to let Photoshop look for the edge itself, because sometimes it can do just a pretty good job, sometimes not, sometimes it's a fight. I hate fighting with Photoshop. And we sometimes it just takes a lot out of Photoshop to think for itself. It's not bad, it has too much. You can nitpick over it, but I decided that it's nicer to just brush it off afterwards when you've copied it and it's in the backdrop. It's better to have too much than too few, because with layer masks you can always put it back, but you can't well, you can always erase it, but you can't add it on, so that's kind of difficult. I always use just a white backdrop. Well, right now I have a black one, because this photo I didn't want to have light casting back on it, because my room is totally white, and so I used the black fabric, so it really is all shade over there, and I did want it over here. I don't use green screens, because green screens, especially if you have small rooms, a green screen, it casts green onto the model back. So I always use white, because you just need the person to stand out, and these days with the quick selection tool and all the other options, you don't really need to have a green screen unless you do video and it's live or whatever. Then you might need it, but not for Photoshop. So I think I have the whole body right now. So we are going to do right click, layer via copy, and my way to get the selection again, oh, I don't need the selection, I forgot. It's just gonna duplicate layer, and we are gonna duplicate the layer into the file. And then we are, oh wow, it's kind of big. Control T. I do need to take out the sample boy. And the fun part is it's really all ready for you to place in. I don't even have to do much, I see. That's kind of nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. My God, this is so easy. They made it, he made it so easy for us. You guys, this is perfect. I just need to finish up the his cutout or whatever you call it, and that's about it, I guess. Unless you want to add other stuff, but where is he? Make a layer mask, and then just this angle. I'm gonna get some. Oh, make sure that the hardness is around 80. I like it on 80, and you have the layer mask selected, and it's on black. And I do have a pen, so I can do it. Oh, I just had to look if it worked or not, because it felt like it didn't. Sometimes it doesn't at first, but I think that's only my computer. So the most part just gets into getting this really neat. I use a pressure sensitive brush because I'm working with a pen tool, and I like it that I can go into the small areas without having to resize my brush. And the bigger the brush, the less precise you can be. So, but if you have it too small, you have to do too much. So it's really all about finding what works out for you. Oh, Control C, that's quicker. You can also just invert the mask and then fix it, but I like to do, if it's just one step back, then I like to use the Control Z, it's quicker. And this is most of the work. When you shoot, especially for it, or if you choose a file to use, always make sure that you know where the light is from. And over here it's pretty easy. Actually, this one is just average, and I like that as well. I do like, for my work, my models, my work, I do like to have a kind of a harsh lighting, you see on the boy, and because I do like to use the directional light. I like it. It's otherwise it gets a little bit flat, and I don't want flat images, neither for my photography or my digital artworks. With this digital artwork, you don't really have to do much besides just pasting in your model, and that's really nice. I do like a challenge though, and fix it up a bit myself, but he's just making it so really nice that I don't have to do this. And that's why I love to work with his work as well, because if this is for clients, for my clients, it's just really easy, quick buck, as I call it, because I don't have to fix much or anything. Normally, if I get just a flat JPEG, I make it layered myself with my first work. I usually use either a model or my own son to do the first time, so I also know what angles is best, because this image isn't really perfect for this backdrop, but I had it and I decided to use it. because I like it, and I didn't want to let my son go through it again. He's only 4, and sometimes he has good days and sometimes he has bad days. It's just like every other person, and that has problems with getting their kid to stand model, or to just even for just a Snapchat or whatever. And you just have to have the moment, and he had his moment when we shot that day with this image. And but I knew I had some pirate backdrops, and I did shoot them for those, but I didn't think further, or I didn't know further, and I did do something. I just let him do some stuff himself afterwards, and just for the heck of it, you know, you never know. And but this is the best he did. I would have liked, let me show you, because I'm done. Let me show you. I would have liked him more, a little bit towards me, just a tiny bit, this shoulder a tiny bit more towards me, and then maybe just 45 degrees angle off the camera. This is just a little too much to the side, but this shows that it's perfect anyway. It's okay. When you place the model, you just have to think that this is about the bottom of it, and his legs will go, I think I can show you if I just see, it's about here, and we are, see, it's about here, so it is kind of okay. And you can still move the model around. Oh, you can move the model around, but there's a lot of layers, so if I want to move the Photoshop has this new thing that it's not just about, you have to have the layer selected to move around. It just looks at where you are holding your pen tool. That's kind of the same as with InDesign or Illustrator. I think both of them do that way, or did it at least. And but it's just hard, because if you have like a layer or something on it, then it's always picking that. So you can shut it off, but I just Control T, and then I can always move it. I can even resize it if I want to. That's my way of going quickly without too much to do. And it's just, you can see the bottom of the selection for the resizing. You can actually see where the shoes are, or the feet are. So you can always see, like, okay, it's a little bit, you don't have to put it all the way down, because, well, it could be, but it's with a boat, it's never totally there. So this is it, and then just save it. You can change some things if you want to. Ooh, I do like that one as well. But I do like that one too. That's a difficult one. Oh my god, that is nice. And then the rain, I like the rain. I do like the rain. But this one I have to, I like them both. That's difficult. Damn you, you made it difficult. I'm talking about the maker of it. You can do both. But that's it. Thank you for, no? Wait, I forgot something. I'm just seeing something over here. I'm a nitpicker. I gotta fix that. I wasn't done totally. Sometimes it is really the object already, but because it is a white backdrop, it just shades off white. It fades off white, and we might not want it, so that's when you use the brush and make it fade off dark, or at least to the backdrop. So that's better. So it's done. You can save it and it's done. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my pages, and of course buy the backdrop for yourself because it's so easy. Link is in the subscription part and from Etsy. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and to see you next time.